Guys, we're gonna do a couple racks of ribs. We're gonna do them on the new Woodfire XL. We have 2 full racks of ribs going on there. Y'all, we're gonna do it a little bit differently than what I usually do with my ribs. We're gonna go really low and slow, okay? We're gonna do 225 degrees, and we're just gonna let it cook, okay? Just gonna smoke them through. No wrapping, no fancy stuff. We just got a nice barbecue rub on there. We're gonna let it smoke until it comes up to about 205 degrees in there, okay, both racks. And then we're gonna baste it down with some barbecue sauce, give it another 5 minutes or so to set that sauce, and that's it. Okay, we're not gonna overthink this one. We're not gonna overcomplicate it with wrapping and sugar and honey and all that jazz that we normally put in there. We're just gonna keep it nice and simple, one long cook on the Woodfire XL, okay? We give it 1 round of pellets, all right? And I'll go over those real quick when we set it up. But other than that, guys, really simple recipe, or we just set it and forget it. I am gonna use one of the probes just to kind of track the temps while I'm inside, but other than that, nothing crazy. If your Woodfire grill doesn't come with the probes, no sweat, I got you. Link down below for the ThermoPro Temp Spike. Okay, it's a Bluetooth wireless thermometer. Just stick in the protein and go inside, look on your app, okay? So what I did to get us to this point is prep the ribs, okay? I went ahead and took them out of the packaging and then got them dried off and cleaned up. These ribs did not have a membrane on the back for whatever reason, which I'm thankful for. But I'm also on, team I don't care. So if you wanna leave the membrane on, you can. If you wanna take it off, you can, no big deal. But fortunately, I don't have to mess with it because they didn't have membrane, so go team. Anyway, then I sliced off the edges. At the thinner end, just meat that's just gonna dry out and become jerky. So I cut off those last 2 bones, and then more at the fattier end, there's just an edge with a bone on there that was kind of scraggly, so I just cut that off too. So I didn't go over trimming it because really I'm just cutting off a couple bones on the sides, so I mean, not big deal. Got them seasoned up with a little Kosmos Q honey chipotle killer bee. Now the barbecue sauce we're gonna use is an apple chipotle barbecue sauce, so I figured the 2 chipotles will meet and taste good. All right, so it'll be a nice sweet heat rib, and that's what I love. All right, that's where we're at. We're gonna get this thing fired up, get the smoke rolling. Let's go. All right, guys, so these are the pellets I've been using. Like I said, it's a blend. It has cherry, maple, and hickory. Get these pellets in. All right, let's get it fired up. All right, let's turn that on. Hello, how are you doing? Mode, smoker mode. We're gonna take this, like I said, 225, right? Timing, let's just set it for 6 hours. I do not think it'll take 6 hours, but we're just doing that just in case, and we're also gonna monitor the temperatures. So hit start, let it go through the ignition process, we're good to go. All right, ribs are on. It's looking too dang good. Look at that color of that Kosmos. Woo. All right, y'all, we're about 2 hours in. Let's take a look at the goodness. All right, so we got some wet spots and not so wet spots, right? That's okay. We're temping out at 159 right now. So normally I'd be getting ready to, wrap these pretty soon, but we're not gonna wrap. So I have a spritzer here, just a little water bottle, or little bottle full of water, and we're just gonna spray it down. I'll shut it in a second. Just gonna help keep the ribs moist and lovely. All right, and we may come back and do that every half hour or so until they're done. But the color is awesome. It's gonna be nice and mahogany, dark. And then we'll get them sauced up. Be good stuff. All right, y'all, it's been about 4.5 hours, okay? We did a couple spreads along the way with some water. We got a very dark color on there, which is fine. There is a very bad glare coming my way, so when people tell me to open my eyes in my comments, it's just freaking bright out here. So that's why my eyes are squinty. We're temping out almost to 200 degrees, so that's good enough for me to start putting some barbecue sauce on there. And again, we'll shut the lid on it so it tightens up that sauce. And then we'll slice into them and, you know, start enjoying them, okay? Let's go ahead and get over there and add the sauce. So this is where we're at. I told you these things got pretty dark, but that's what happens when you just kind of hit them with smoke and let them cook the whole way through. And, you know, the rub we use had plenty of sugar in it, but that's okay. That's just good flavor. That's your bark building. Well, actually built. So we are looking mighty fine. It's still pretty moist in there. Like I said, I've been giving it spritzes the whole time. Let's add our barbecue sauce. Got a little apple chipotle from Kosmos Q. Now, I've told you guys before, I'm not a big saucy kind of guy, but we're gonna add enough on there to add the flavor. Woo! Saucy! Don't worry about getting the barbecue sauce on your grill plate. Non-stick, you're good to go. Go ahead and get that brushed on. Some good color right there. Shiny, gorgeous. Oh yeah, make sure you just get it everywhere. Oh yeah, something sensual about this. Nah, I'm just kidding. All right, looking good, looking good. All right, y'all, we're gonna let this go for another 5 minutes or so. Get those ribs nice and tightened up, and we'll come back and give them a bite. Time to get these ribs off. We let them tack up a little bit. We use our pitmaster knife here to get them off and slice them up. Okay, looking good, baby, looking good. Go ahead, turn the grill off. Let's cut into these. Tender, looking good. Slicing through easily. Beautiful. And you're just slicing, you know, in between the bones. No big deal. Plenty of juice in there. Nice little bit of fat, right? Gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it. Guys, these are some beautiful looking ribs. That's a good bite right there. I'm gonna save that one for myself. Whew. Slice of the rest of these. The glove I'm wearing, guys, is lined with cotton. These are still very hot. They're looking too good. So good, how good, that good. Let's go. All right, let's give them a try. Big meaty rib. It's gorgeous. All right, let's take a bite. Oh yeah, babe. Nice and tender. Got my towel this time. Tender, juicy. Little bit of heat from the chipotle, but not enough to really write home about. No big deal. Some good smoke. Right, we just gave it 1 cup of pellets, but good enough. That's all right. It had plenty of time to render the fat in the ribs, but oh, too good. All right, let's wrap this up so I can get back to eating my ribs. So good. All right, y'all. If you want to get yourself one of these Woodfire grills, the XL or the regular one, I'll put a link down below. Guys, I have Woodfire cookbooks, e-cookbooks, okay? You download them, they're a PDF file. It's really easy to do, okay? But it has a bunch of recipes for the Woodfire grills. And even though I wrote them with the original Woodfire in mind, they'll work fine for the Woodfire XL, okay? Just same tips and times, all good. There's actually a little special if you buy both volumes 1 and 2, knock off a couple bucks. Yeah, so links down below to my website so you can check those out. If you guys want to get anything I use in my videos like knives, cutting boards, merch, all that stuff, links are all down below too. If you want to become a show producer like all the awesome people scrolling in front of the screen, in front of me, in front of the screen, people that love themselves a good rib, hit that join button right next to the subscribe button, which you should have already hit by now. Also, there is actually another way to become a show producer, and that's through my Patreon, which I'll have a link below in the description for that too. Oh, you can either join Patreon or join the channel membership through YouTube, all right? Either way, it helps out your boy, helps me make good content. Again, you guys know I'm doing this full time now, so every little bit helps, so I appreciate you. Other than that, guys, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for cooking with CJ. Cheers.